all these things shall be added unto you. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Oh, it's good to sing. How wonderful that is. Well, we are blessed by this wonderful summer series, Living Abundantly, Embrace Your Unlimited Good. This booklet is available on the welcome table, so if you haven't picked up a copy, it really is a treasure. So today, we're looking at Blessed by Beauty. And we can acknowledge that beauty is an important part of living abundantly, because beauty is everywhere. And as we've been doing this series, we start by looking at the writing for the day, and this is written by Reverend Dale Worley. And here he says, beauty is everywhere present all the time. Spiritual teacher and author Wayne Dyer is often credited with saying, when we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. Beauty is always available, even if it's not right in front of me. Sometimes I need to stop and look. So there's a spiritual truth here, because as we reach in to identify beauty, I think it's our connection with beauty that reveals God in our lives. And as we choose beauty in every situation, we can really advance ourselves to our oneness with God. So blessed by beauty is the opportunity to latch onto and open up to that experience of that, that, the wonder, because beauty can do that sometimes. I have been blessed because I started that weekly journey this past week up to Purgatory Road in 306. Interesting, you go to Purgatory to go to heaven, because there are the pop-ups with the Fredericksburg peaches. And I got the luring, which are small and not very attractive, but boy, when you eat them, they'll, burst of flavor, so sweet, and that little bite back. A peach should bite back with sweetness and a little kick. So fabulous. And some Harvester. Now, they're all gone. They're all gone, because Owen and I can go through a lot of peaches in 1 week. But from now until, all summer long, there's new varieties all the time. What beauty is. Now, beauty involves the senses. What we see, what we hear, what we taste, what we smell, what we touch. So this is my experience. Alluring, about this big. Rinse it off in the water. Stay right at the sink. Because biting into it, the juice just runs down my arm and all over my face. It's a full body experience. And the flavor, it's so wonderful. And the smell, ripe peaches have it's so beautiful. We are blessed by beauty. Charles Lilly, a wonderful author, he wasn't a Unity minister, but he was the head of Unity headquarters for like 20 years. Profound wisdom. He says, beauty goes beyond the hardships of life and makes it all worthwhile. The search for beauty is a journey into the meaning of the universe. The experience of something beautiful is a reward for our perseverance. The blessing of beauty is that when we take it in, when we receive beauty, it's a great reward. Whether you're navigating some country road and come across the incredible fall leaves, or at the ocean and seeing the waves crashing and the pelicans flying overhead. Incredible beauty. Every Sunday, when I'm looking out, this perspective, all I see is beauty everywhere I look. Open hearts, bright eyes, it's so beautiful. And if we can't see the beauty yet, it might be we're experiencing something that's blocking it. So, when I'm angry, when I'm lonely, when I'm hungry, when I'm tired, when I'm guilty, when I'm in grief, I'm not so apt to, I might eat a peach, just eat it, and not even taste it. You know what I mean? One experience is this cathartic awakening to God, and the other experience is just because I'm not paying attention. And so it's an attitude shift. We change the way we look at something, and that changes in us. The peach doesn't change to an apple. I change my experience of it. Being blessed by beauty is being open to the beauty available to us. Mahatma Gandhi, great leader and also great spiritual leader, says, when I admire the wonders of a sunset or the beauty of the moon, my soul expands in worship of the Creator. We truly are blessed by beauty. Here in Texas, we have wildflowers all year long. This night sky with the stars and the moon is a dance. And there always seems to be a wind blowing the clouds this way and that. So much beauty. And beauty can also be real up close. Beauty in the fabric that we're wearing today. Beauty in the body that's able to breathe easy with breath in and out. The beauty to be in relationship. It's all available to us, and every part of beauty is opening to God, to the divine, to that effervescent, shimmering presence that's everywhere. There's no lack of beauty in God. So the only time we're not seeing the beauty that's everywhere is when we're not receiving it. We're not open to it. Now, this is pointed out in Scripture in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 11. He hath made everything beautiful in its time. I love when the train goes by. Every time the train goes by, there's a great truth that's available for us to listen to it. It's perfect. He hath made everything beautiful in its time. God's presence is in everything. And the beauty's available to us. And if we're not seeing it right now because we're just not with it, we can take a few breaths. We can walk around the block. We can find our way back to presencing beauty. You might try this experiment. You might do some mirror work. Go to the mirror and say, I am beautiful. I love you. And try it again. And see if you can see the beauty that we see when we see you. I am beautiful. I love me. I love the person I'm seeing in the mirror. It's beautiful work. Mirror work is beautiful if you can give it the time to really receive it. I am beautiful. And I do love myself. Do you? You can practice that work. It's good stuff. Confucius, great spiritual writer, 500 years before Jesus. And here he says, everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. I don't always see it, but it's there. And as we talked about during the sharing of ideas in the first service, that practicing random acts of kindness is a beautiful way to extend and have beauty exist in the service. I have a friend in Maui that once a month when they go out to lunch, on their way out, they just choose a table and say, we'll pay for that table as well. And then leave. And eventually the waiter will go and say, oh, your bill's been paid. Think of the wonderful, beautiful situation that is. I think that when we do random acts of kindness, we experience much more grace and beauty and countenance than the person who receives the gift. But that's the gift of giving. It's beautiful. So the beauty is often available to us when we're being loving and kind and peaceful. And then, boy, we have beautiful experience. The music will come. The music that we love. Each of us has our own music that just wakes up our heart. To some of us, that might be Frank Sinatra. To someone else, it might be Mozart or the Backstreet Boys. It's all available to us. Being blessed by beauty is inviting in the opportunity to drink in the beauty. And I turn to the wisdom of Albert Einstein, who great scientist, but also a great philosopher. He says, the pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all of our lives. I really think this spiritual journey continues to bring us back to being a child of God, to being back to have that wonder, the awe. And when we can see through the eyes of our inner child, it's easy to appreciate life. My grandnephew had all the toys, but he could find the most incredible joy in playing with sticks and a rock. And the rock was a mountain, the sticks were, I don't know, a rodeo. Imagination and our ability to affirm the truth in our lives, navigating that journey to awaken to our oneness with God, opens our experience of beauty. So open your senses, breathe deeply, and know the beauty is there for the taking. And I don't think it's so much beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I think beauty is in the heart of the beholder. Thank you.
Step out on the water, release your faith. Every step is stronger. Step out on the water.